Godfathers with the restart, sending the ball high into the sky towards Kaiviti Rugby Academy, who spill it backwards and it ends up in Godfather's hands, and they are straight on the tackle though. That is a huge counter tackle and just what Kaiviti needed to stop that promising attack from Godfathers, scoring right from the off. They're back outside the 22 now, Godfathers, and they're going to have to work their way back to the left. Just keeping that ball alive rather than going into the ruck, and a little bit of confusion in midfield, but it might well work out for them. Out the back door, and deciding to go for contact rather than spreading it over to his winger. Now they're just about to run out of space and end up throwing the ball into Kaiviti's hands, who will look to come back at them. They just need to get their line organised themselves. Over to that far side now and just slowing things a little bit. Not for the first time in this game. Only a couple of minutes in we see a player lifted off the ground but returned returned safely. It's good to see, and then the tackle beaten here, and cool as the support comes in from Derry Duadua, and he is going to go up towards the 22. Seatbelt tackle on him there, so penalty to Kaiviti Rugby Academy and a yellow card shown. That looks to be Cole, who's heading towards the side there. Is it Martindale? So either way, it is Godfathers reduced to 6 men for the next 2 minutes, and Kaiviti calling for the scrum. Promising position here for them.
Yeah, it's exciting. I think the first minute of this game dictate the rest of the, set the tone for the rest of the game, I think. So there's big bangs, big hits and a lot of flare passes, so I think it's going to be exciting. It is at the moment. My heart rate's pounding, to be fair.
Flair, physicality and a bit of pace, that's what we want in sevens rugby. And here they go through Wate Cooley. There's a huge amount of strength. Flung over to this left-hand side. There was a bit of an overlap, but the step in and the weave out, and it's going to be the opening score of the game. Waisaki Laulaba is the man to go over for Kaiviti Rugby Academy. First points on the board, and the kick to come.
He's turning the defender inside out there. That was exciting to see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of this game. This is actually, I'm absolutely love this at the moment. The Wild Dogs need this win though, because I think they can keep in contention for the series win. Because it's really close at the moment, which I haven't seen as tight before, because it's anyone's tournament, this one. So kick to the miss, yeah, just on the left side.
Yeah, kick just not coming round enough in the wind. It nearly did, but a 5-0 lead for Kaiviti Rugby Academy a few minutes into this one. And standing in centre field, it's Bale Solomone who will put in the restart towards the 22. Godfathers started off very strongly on their own kick. Now they've got a little bit further to go. Kind of ran out of ideas in their first possession. I guess it's tough to keep your mind on exactly what you want to do when you've got 7 big Fijians bearing down on you, all eager to put in a massive hit. And just see them weaving out of that one there. Godfathers now with a lot of space, but they need to avoid getting themselves isolated through Finley Davis on this right-hand side. He's done well to hold himself up there, but he is taken over towards the touchline, and the flag does go up. So a big tackle coming in from Sekopi Korolevu is going to force our first line out of the game.
Ref calling it to speed up a little bit there. They're taking a bit of time, aren't they, to make all their substitutions. Still arguing over. There we go. Still getting them to go. Look a bit confused, all of them, to be honest. Yeah, no one knows really what to do.
It's quite good game management this from Kaiviti Rugby Academy. They got the lead. They then took a fair bit of time taking the conversion, and then again on this line out gives themselves a chance to a real breather, make some subs. Look at that step. impossible to work out which way Pauliasidao was going to jink next, but penalty is given to Godfather. So inside Kaiviti territory with 4 players to the right-hand side. The opportunity to set something up. It's Davis again, bearing down on a 22 and a great offload, and this will be the opening score for the Godfathers. Luca Holloway in under the posts, and that positioning means they are likely to take the lead here, with Kaiviti Rugby Academy only have added the 5 on their score. Really nice try, that one.
It was a great try. The offloads moving around, moving the ball. They're moving the defence really nicely now, and I think they've definitely got into the feel a bit more of when they did on the first kick-off. They need to just starve the Kaiviti team of the ball, because they're killing themselves by staying not in possession at all, and they're just giving the other team more opportunities, Godfathers are. So they need to just hold onto that ball and then move it a bit further, which they're just doing well when they have the opportunity to.
Putting their bodies on the line to get that score. Martindale got absolutely sandwiched by 2 of the defenders. Still got the offload away. Davis then the man to fire through the middle and set up the try-scoring run. Again, big step from Dow. The show and go, and then straight up the middle, easy as you like here. And it's going to be a very comfortable run-in over the line. So a second score for Kaiviti Rugby Academy, this time from Ted Matter. Fairly similar position to the first one, so they'll hope maybe a little bit further in. They'll hope to be able to add the extras on this occasion. 10-7 right now. Becomes 12-7 to the Academy at half-time. So 2 scores from Kaiviti Rugby Academy, just the one from the Godfathers. That second one there worked beautifully, straight up the middle.
Straight up the guts. No doubt, he just put his head down and went. No show and slow there, it was a show and go, that was class. Yeah, he gassed it all the way through. I thought he was going to be caught around the 22. Can't remember who the chaser was in defence, but no, yeah, it's exciting to see. So this game's very close, which again, it's all physical, all good rugby, and there's a lot of flair going on this game so far, which is exciting to see. But yeah.
Godfathers 7, Kaiviti Rugby Academy 12 at half-time.
Three games currently taking place on pitches 1, 2 and 3. Here on pitch 1 we've got the Godfathers taking on Kaiviti Rugby Academy. Kaiviti Rugby Academy in the light blue. We also have on pitch 2 Apache taking on the Royal Air Force. That's on pitch number 2. And on pitch number 3, Kakita Hammerheads in search of a series championship taking on Kakita Fuji Warriors. Don't forget you can follow your team on the Tournify app. Just download it on Android or Apple. Go to your app store, download it, and that will give you all the up-to-date scores, standings, and all the details of what time your team playing and where. Second half of that kickoff. These games all part of the men's elite competition.
Godfather 7, Kaiviti Rugby Academy 12. As we look towards the second half, Godfathers still with a mathematical possibility of taking the entire Lit Super 7 Series title here today. They're 15 points off the lead in 5th place in the standings. They need results to go their way. They need that to start with a win in this one. Taken by Kaiviti Rugby Academy. The offload goes backwards off the Godfathers, so still Kaiviti are moving forward. Counter ruck comes in from Godfathers. Penalty to Kaiviti. They're going to take it back, almost back to the... In fact, no, the try's been awarded, sorry. I was looking at the other flag, thinking the try line was a little bit further back. So try scored, Kaiviti Rugby Academy. They extend their lead out to 17-7. Kick to come. No luck on that conversion, even though it was a nice strike. 17-7.
Bit of a fadeaway kick, that one. But yeah, no, the breaking tackles, they're just running live and direct, to be honest with you. I think that's what's going to break this Godfathers team down. They're a big physical side. I see the kick off now. See if they can get another. Oh, look at that. Spoofed it to the left. Godfathers, that's what they need to get into the game again. Starve the Kaiviti team of the ball a bit more, which is exciting to see. Down the right side now.
Opportunity here then with a tap on halfway and a good offload, and still they go down this right hand side through Martindale, who's been a part of everything good from Godfathers so far, and that is an absolutely stunning little chip ahead and a try for the Godfathers that they will put straight into their highlights reel. Wonderful stuff from them. That's them back into this, just 5 points behind now. Conversion scored as well for good measure by Adam Waldron. He's played for China Sevens and showed every bit of that class and expertise. He was involved twice in the build-up and then the recipient of Martindale's chip ahead to make it 14-7 to with Godfathers trailing by 3. Waldron will put in the restart. It's Godfathers' turn now to hook it and cough up the free play for Kaiviti Rugby Academy. Balasalome went left over to Nasothoko. Pick and go from the rock. Slammed into the earth. You can see how dry the pitch is today with the amount of dust there. This is going to be a sin bin.
Showed him that cheese for not being 10 there. That's slow mistake from them. That's the sort of stuff that's been killing them all year, to be honest with you.
Cameron Tikoko off to the bin. And with only a 3-point margin, Kaiviti Rugby Academy have to defend with one man down. That was looking well set up, but Max is going to have to come back there. Kaiviti Rugby Academy let off scrum, almost 10 metres inside the Godfathers half now. All options over on the left-hand side for Kaiviti. Stable scrum, stable delivery, on they go. All the forward stacked now to the right, having stayed where the scrum was. Good step back inside and still nice weaving run. Oh, how's he held on to that one? Incredible stuff. Maybe the offload wasn't the right option at first, but secured it in the end. Just slowing it down now. The goose step almost coming out of the wardrobe. Calling for more numbers round on that left-hand side so that he's not isolated over there. Balasalome. Penalty as Godfathers over the ball, not releasing the tackled player. No chance for Kaiviti to play quickly. A little kick through. This is going to work. The strength to get over the line from Koru Levu. Having put in his own little kick, just stubbing it through. Bounced up for him. And it was a real wrestle after that, but always going to end up in favour of the Fijian.
Lovely one-handed pick up there. See if we can get off the kick off this time, or the goal kick. Hey, got it. Nice. Straight down the middle.
Moving the chains, moving the points. 24 of them now for Kaiviti Rugby Academy. A 10-point lead over Godfathers, who certainly felt they'd got themselves back in the game, and were it not for a forward pass, could be the leading team. Yes, it is. They face another restart from Kaiviti. This one longer, and still though unable to land legally inside the confines of the pitch. So again, we will have a tap on halfway. Again, Godfathers go to that right-hand side, but a wayward pass thrown by Martindale.
Finally given forward. Finally given forward. I thought they were, you're not going to let that one slip.
Tricky, tricky pass there off his left hand, and just not able to get the control on it. Nice spin, but fading forwards.
Yeah, the lines official didn't let that one slide away. But yeah, scrum now. Let's see how they can do it. Big scrum.
It's a big part of the platform that led to their previous score for Kaiviti. This time they do stay, working their way over to that open side, committing men to the ruck. Just getting a bit confused with the position of the referee as well. But now coming through, strong carry. Laulaba, real physical presence. Over now to that far side. Stutter step, great offload. Keeping this momentum, rolling forwards as Cooley powers into the defensive line. Another offload, this one into the chest of Josh Lever. And that means it goes backwards for the Godfathers and ends up in their hands. Bit of a fortuitous moment for them. Big out the back door offload, and slight accidental obstruction by Jack Perrins, but that will help the Godfathers. Nothing for the referee to be worried about. Loose ball, he's done well. Has he got the pace now to turn and burn and find his teammate? Going down the left-hand side, Max Hokard. And the try is not awarded. Lost forwards over the line, so the referee calls an end to this one. Godfathers 14, Kaiviti Rugby Academy 24. And Archie, a real physical match-up there between the two teams. Kaiviti in the end able to take the honours in this arm wrestle, but the